Hello and welcome to Little Language Lab. Today we're going to be going over an activity that I set up for babies, toddlers, and preschoolers that only uses a muffin tin and maybe a liner as well as some loose parts. It's a great activity. You can get lots of good language out of it. You don't need anything fancy to help your child develop their language skills. So in this activity, I like to use these silicone ones because they're a little bit easier to separate than the paper ones, especially for the little guys, the toddlers and babies. But the benefit of paper ones is that they make lots of fun noises. They crinkle. See, I'm even struggling to get them apart. They make a fun crinkly noise as well. And these paper ones can be used for other things. So I'll show you what I use paper ones for as well in a moment. So once you've got your liners, you're going to tell your child, let's put them in. Let's get the muffins ready, okay? And as they are, you might want to model a couple of them. And once you've done that, you're going to say, oh, Kiki's turn or your child's turn. And if they're struggling, you can separate it for them. If you're struggling, you could go, ugh. You can make a little sound effect to make it more fun and interesting. So once they start to put them in, you can say, put it in. Put it in, put it in, put it in. Put it in, put it in, put it in. Just like that. You could also make a little sound effect if that's where they're at in terms of the imitation hierarchy. If they're not yet saying single words and you really want to develop their imitation skills, then you could do a word like pop or bloop or boop. Pop. Put it in, put it in, put it in. Once you've got them all in, you're going to model the sign. All done? We did it! We got them all in. We did it. Let's make muffins now. Let's put the apples in. So we were using these loose parts as apples. You can use any sort of loose part that you have available. So maybe you find a bunch of rocks outside that are small enough to fit inside of these muffin liners. That would be perfect. You could get acorns and acorn hats. That's another great idea. Blocks, smaller blocks would be great inside of muffin liners. Little kids just like to have things fit into other things. So that containment schema is fun for them. So once you've got your loose part, you can model put it in. If you're pretending like you're putting in an apple, you can model the sign for apple. Apple, put it in, put the apple in. You could also have little animals that you put inside of each liner. So here I've got an octopus. You could practice the name of the animal, octopus, or bunny, dinosaur, penguin, or you could say peso if they like the character. Once you've got your little animals inside, you could take one of those liners, flatten it out, and make a little bed for the bunny. Night, night, bunny. And you could have a bunch of little beds of different animals. I'm going to continue pretending to make muffins with these. So we're going to continue to put our loose parts in. Put it in. Let's put them in. We did it! All done? Wait, we need to put it in the oven, right? So for an oven, what I would recommend is try and find different size boxes. So here I have a box and I would say, oh, here's our oven. Let's put the muffins in the box. Oh, uh-oh. Practice the sound, uh-oh. You can also create a little bit of drama by it not quite fitting. So using a smaller box in this situation is perfect because you're creating drama and interest for your child. It doesn't fit. What do we do? So you could see if they come up with a solution to turn it. Maybe their solution is that they know that you have 100 Amazon boxes in the garage that are not broken down and we could go just get a bigger one. Maybe they get really frustrated and you need to model for them, let's turn it. So you could just say, let's turn it. And then put it in the oven. As you're doing this, you could sing a little rhyme to help kind of cement the practice of putting it in the oven. A good rhyme for this would be patty cake. It goes like this. Patty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it, prick it, mark it with the B. Put it in the oven for Kiki and me. Then you could close up the box and press imaginary buttons with your preschooler. Beep, beep, boop, boop, boop. Then you can sing a little song like Tick Tock would be a good one for this. Tick tock, tick tock, I'm a little cuckoo clock. Tick tock, tick tock, now I'm chiming 1 o'clock. Cuckoo! Is it all done? Let's open it. The muffins smell amazing. Take it out. You could go get a little oven mitt from your kitchen to really amp up the pretend play. Take it out. Oh, it's hot. You could practice hot. You can practice imitating blowing, which is an important skill if your child isn't yet imitating much. It's a great pretend skill as well. Oh, I want this yellow one. I want the yellow muffin. Oh, it's so hot. Oh, this is gonna be so yummy. And then pretend to eat. Say, add some gesture, sniff it, add drama. Yum! The more exciting and interesting you are, the more likely your child is gonna wanna play this game with you. Another idea I have is when you have a little critter inside, you can shake it and you can make them jump. So having non-food things makes this possible. So you can put it all back and you can say, ready, set, shake! Look at the bunny bouncing! Or you could say jump, 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 jump. You can also practice counting with this. You can practice categorizing. So say you've got one type, some small objects of one type. Say you've got animals here, you've got blocks here, you've got balls here. You could mix them all up and say, okay, now we're gonna organize them by row. There are so many things that you can do with muffin tins and liners that are going to be language rich and lots of fun for your toddler that don't cost you much money, if any at all. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please like and follow.